My name is Lucas and I have been at the Warren School for 8 fun, great years. I have had a lot of memories and experiences at this school, but I'm only going to share a couple. My first memory is from preschool when we had our first assembly of the year in September. Every month we would have an assembly, and during it, everyone would sing happy birthday to all of the people who had birthdays in that month. The people who did have birthdays would play instruments like maracas or tambourines while they were being sung to. Since John and I shared the same birthday in September, we were supposed to go up and play an instrument while people sang, but John and I were too shy to go up in front of everyone because it was one of our first days at school. I still regret not going up that year, but the next year, John and I both went up. Ever since the year we did go up, the school hasn't had everyone sing happy birthday in an assembly. Another experience I have from the school is when Silas and I found Q the snake. Q was a snake that had escaped from Katie's classroom a couple of years before. Our 3rd grade class was walking upstairs to Katie's room from a different class, and Silas and I were at the front of the line when we opened the door to her room. We walked into her class and the snake was lying on the floor. I picked him up and everyone thought that Oscar, a different snake, had escaped, but Oscar was still in his cage. Then I looked at its head and there was a big Q on it so that I knew it was Q. He is still in Katie's room living in the same cage as Oscar. At the Warren School, I have learned a lot of things, but I think one of the most important things is that you should always respect people's differences. If you can respect other people, you will feel better about yourself, and I think that is a good thing to be able to do. In the future, I don't know what I want to be. I know that I want to help other people that are living in poverty or don't have an education. I also want to travel to other countries. I have already been to a couple countries that have amazing cultures that I want to learn more about. I think it would be really cool just to go around the world and learn things about other people's religions and lives. Lastly, I want to do thank yous. The first person I want to thank is Anja. She was my first teacher and really helped me to get comfortable with the school. Thank you, Ronnie and Bree, for being my kindergarten and K-class teachers and teaching me the alphabet. Thank you, Beth, for being an awesome 1st and 2nd grade teacher. Thank you, Gina and Mrs. Keithcart, for teaching math. And thank you, Whitney, for being a really fun 2nd grade teacher with Beth. Thank you, Prudence, for being a great social studies teacher. I want to thank Katie and Elizabeth for being amazing science teachers. Thank you, Tim, for making really good apple pies in 4th grade. I want to thank Heidi for just being Heidi. Thank you, Heather, for helping me be a better artist, and Mrs. Adams for bringing me into music. Thank you, Mrs. Clark, for always pushing me in the Flex-On ring, and Ellen for helping me find a book when I couldn't. Thank you, Madame Veronique, for doing the unit on escargot because it was so fun. Thank you, Kent, Courtney, and Sean for helping out in the upper unit. Thank you, Nancy, for being a great math teacher. Thank you, Claire, and the lunch staff for making the best lunches the school could make. Thank you, Lloyd, for always keeping the school clean. Thank you, Lori, for always knowing where I was going when I didn't, and Dr. L for being an awesome principal. I want to thank my mom and dad for supporting me through years and years of this school. Thank you, Matt, for helping me with my homework, and thank you, John, for always sticking up for me. In general, it has been an amazing 8 years here, but now I have to leave, so goodbye, Warren.